Can you introduce yourself for the camera?
Hello, I'm Ice Poseidon. I'm doing a 100-day live stream, Japan, Korea, live for 100 days, 24/7. I'm gonna do a 100-day live stream, 24/7, okay? It's not gonna be that hard. I think I can do it pretty easily. This is not easy money. I mean, it's a lot of money, but it's difficult. I just don't really think people understand my point of view on how hard it is. Although it's self-inflicting, obviously. But I'm doing it, for a greater cause, which is, money. I'm doing this 100 days.
So, Paul is saying that he harasses, breaks, and says rude and racist things for his greater cause. That is the dumbest thing I have ever heard.
For money, because I like money. And if I stream for 100 days, I make a lot of money. The viewers donate money to have a...
Tectone and Asmongold live stream on Kick while also multi-streaming on other social media platforms. Unlike Paul, who is Ice Poseidon, they don't travel and cause a nuisance as streamers. They earn more money from Kick than from Twitch because Kick offers a 95/5 revenue split to live streamers. People also don't want to live stream on Twitch because of Hassan Piker, who supports terrorists, and Dan Clancy, who supports Hassan, is fine with Hassan and his orbiters promoting terrorism, socialism, slandering, and accusing people, communism, and anarchy.
Have a conversation with me. They'll send money to have it read on stream, and then I can respond to what they just said.
You talk about your money constantly because you know that without it, making friends and finding dates would be significantly more difficult. Loser.
Yeah, you're right. But I do have it, so I'm gonna take advantage of it.
Money's not all there is, but when you are given certain opportunities in life, you have to take them. So I have a lot of weight on my shoulders. And then the viewers obviously expect good content. You want to make good content. You want to make content that's, maybe a little bit, shocking sometimes. If you're going to be live 24/7 for 100 days, you can't have humanity.
People live here, dude. It's very peaceful. What is this? Red button, dude. Oh, hell no. Why is so loud? Oh!
I could just do basic IRL around where I live and my life would be a lot easier. But, part of the value that I bring to Kick is bringing in more streamers and helping them grow.
That's not true. Paul is a degenerate piece of shit. People like Hassan and Paul should not have any streaming platforms because their actions attract the wrong people due to their mischievous behavior. There was one of the 15 minutes of shame videos, and I'll put it up on the screen with the video timestamp. For context, the video took place after Paul had spent 100 days in Japan and South Korea. In the video, Shuvi, a streamer, reads the release and waiver of liability and assumption of risk, and he participates in Paul's prison contest. But Paul's contract is a scam because the prize money is estimated to be 55K. However, Shuvi is a gullible person and he signed the contract. 2 days later, 15 Minutes of Shame made another video about a nuisance streamer who gets arrested during a prison stream. However, I will not discuss the individual who was arrested. I'll just say that these streamers These people are gullible enough to risk and lose their dignity for prize money, which I mention is a scam, as Paul's contract is.
When I first started streaming, I knew of him, of course, because I've seen a lot of IRL streaming stuff. It's just weird, like me and Ice are interconnected by so many fucking different people.
Johnny Somali is a scumbag, and I don't want to hang out with him. I have boundaries, and some people cross those boundaries, and I don't associate with those people. They give my genre that I've popularized a bad name.
Really, nigga?
Are you serious right now, bro?
Oh my gosh, this piece of shit. Paul's saying that he has boundaries. His live streams and actions speaks volume far more than his words can convey. Okay, sure, he doesn't want Ramsey to be his friend, but Ramsey was influenced by Paul, so he used the same methods as Paul, but Ramsey took Paul's methods too far. Paul calls himself a smartass when in reality, he's a piece of shit. These people, oh, I have boundaries.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
Come on.
Rise the genre. I take a lot of flack from that, obviously, because everybody who does bad, they try to put it back onto me.
Ice Poseidon seems to have a skill in attracting very bad people. If we look at Ice Poseidon's crew, if they're not doing insane stuff, they don't get the same viewers as other people. They kind of try to outdo each other, and they just snowball into worse and worse behaviors.
Now they're calling me racist. How am I racist? Who wants to grow up and be ghetto?
Speaking of snowballs, and no, I'm not talking about the Hostess Snowballs cakes. DBR6, a kick streamer, flew to Japan and threw a snowball at one of the Japanese staff members who was preparing for the snow festival. Following that recording, a leader of a political group filed a criminal complaint against him. Well deserved.
There's nothing wrong with being whitewashed. That just means that you're not, ghetto.
I wouldn't say not being ghetto is whitewashed. I mean, I'm from the ghetto, still live in the ghetto.
I know, but obviously nobody wants to be ghetto forever.
I don't get where they think they're very intelligent. These are all very unintelligent, very unsophisticated, rough, crass, plebeian people. The Black Day fella, he just went and punched someone in the face for no apparent reason.
I'm gonna give myself burger. Yo, don't touch me, bro.
The fuck?
Don't fucking touch me, bitch. What's up with you? What's wrong with you? Get in that car, Get in that car, What's wrong with you, bitch? It's crazy out here, son. I'll break your neck.
They come in, and when they do some kind of crime like that, they leave quickly and there's no real repercussions for them. But if they can make legislation, then it's much easier to then attack people like Ice Poseidon, who are very sneaky in the way that they do things. Other individuals that are covering Johnny are also looking at Ice Poseidon, but they're, I think, taking their time to make sure that they have the proper evidence before they scare him off, because he's a very sneaky individual.
These types of streamers are foolish, thinking that they can just do whatever they want without facing the repercussions of their actions. 5 months ago, there were these two kick streamers, Lord Hito and Gangan TV. These streamers were jumped by Japanese men carrying glass bottles on the streets. Based on the community note on Twitter, the thread failed to mention that the streamers were harassing a bar girl, and they got chased down by angry locals for the harassment. The post attempts to paint streamers as innocent tourists who were randomly attacked. A Twitter user named RedNew adds context to this moment, which you can read at your own time. Not only do these streamers travel to another country to harass and mess around, but they are also careless when it comes to women. which means that when these men have a womanizer mindset, they identify themselves as a predator. And those men ask themselves, why don't I have a wife and kids? Yeah, because of you. You are the problem. You'd rather be promiscuous than build a relationship and improve yourself. Disgusting men.
Well, I mean, I'm very controversial for many reasons, but, you know, I have a lot of people come into my streams and, you know, we have like edgy jokes and stuff and we'll do edgy things. Well, it's a bit late. It's 4 a.m. I'm about to call it.
Call it what?
I'm about to fucking go to bed soon.
Sleep?
Yeah.
It's early, man.
4 o'clock in the morning.
It's early.
Why don't we make it till 6 a.m.?
We need to commentate.
All right, well, you guys are already drunk, so I think that's already past
I'm
the...
sober. What are you getting drunk?
This is my first bottle. It's my first bottle.
He just
Oh,
drank
really?
now.
Yeah.
All
We're
right.
sober as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, why are you so nice to IZ? You know what he said in the floor? He was like, I'm gonna press him. I'm gonna fuck him in the ass. And you're up in here like, you're just like...
Press me for what?
No,
Yeah, what
nice.
You switched up real quick, baby. You switched up real quick. I mean, I literally said I wanted to grab your because I've done it before, you know. I think we're on
You
this.
said you wanted to press me too.
No, I never said... Oh, are you watching my stream?
In the Alo's chat room.
Bro,
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say it. I didn't say I want to press. I said I wanted to grab your and I just want to feel that, you know, the richness, you know, that richness of fucking money. And I just want to feel, can I do it? Yeah.
If you want.
Okay.
Bro.
Yeah, baby.
Wow.
Yeah, baby. We
That's
doing
right,
that
you guys
shit.
do.
We're
Yo,
making an
Ice.
achievement, bro.
We boys, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're cool.
Yeah, we're cool.
We're cool,
Wait,
but...
what happened? What happened between
You
you?
got
You
some
guys
water
fight or
in
something?
No, what?
Can I get some water?
No, bro.
Anonymous.
Get your own water. 7-Eleven across the street. 7-Eleven across the street,
Water in
bro.
there? No, I just want some water.
Yeah, like 7-Eleven across the
Wait,
street,
can I
bro.
use the bathroom?
just
Can I use the
tap
bathroom?
water.
No,
Because
motherfucker. All right, you fucking leeches, get out of here.
No, I'm not a
Get out of here.
Ice, no.
4 a.m.
Did you know those guys?
Yeah, kind of. I think live streaming does topple like real world and stuff, obviously. It's more raw. But, you know, a lot of streamers don't go that raw with it. I'm super raw.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy. Okay.
A few minutes of the video. That reminds me of Kai Cenat's streaming university, which didn't go well due to the attendees. But what I also noticed earlier was the Asian guy. And correct me if I'm wrong, was that Asian guy Baby Hayes? Because if it is, then that dipshit deserves karma. Recently, Rev Says Desu made a video about the creepy nuisance streamer found out in Japan. You can watch the video for context, but starting at the 8 minutes and 30 seconds to 9 minutes and 15 second time mark, this is what I mean when I mention that these streamers are careless when it comes to women. That fake tough guy got knocked out, and that fat ass deserves it.
People and stories and, you know, it's very different than anything else that you'll see out there. Better watch out, Paul Risen. He's coming. He's coming with the water. He's coming with the water. Watch out. Go pee in a bush.
Come on, man. Oh,
I think you missed him. I think you literally missed. You know, I stick to my
If I recall, they did something similar to other places, such as hotels and apartments. When people watch their live streams and notice Paul's group in different locations, they would get irritated. I think there was a video, I'm not sure from whom, but they were in I'm not sure if it was a hotel or an apartment, but they were being too loud, which led to them being kicked out by the manager and security, as they knew Paul's group was going to cause trouble. Clearly, Paul and his group of nuisance streamers show no respect or consideration for others.
myself. I stick to the people around me that are streamers, and we just do our own thing. In the industry of live streaming, Everybody is competition with each other.
This live streaming industry is cutthroat. Like, people will backstab you to get to the next most famous person with more views and more clout, and it's like fucking a Game of Thrones trying to get to the top.
Whenever I hear people say or think that being a live streamer or doing content creation is about being competitive and having rivalries, it always leads to poor outcomes. Look at Mr. Beast. He lost his dignity by collaborating with scums like Logan Paul and KSI to advertise Lunchly. He created an AI tool, ViewStats, that enables us to pay about $80 to use AI to steal other people's thumbnails and then claim them as our own. At least vidIQ is okay, as they offer advice to small YouTubers on content creation. I agree with Jack Spectaguy when he mentions that Mr. Beast was one of the reasons why he ruined YouTube, because Jack said that YouTube became more about views, money, and popularity than it did about having fun. Broadcast yourself was the slogan of YouTube.
Love to be in everyone else's position who's higher than theirs. That's just the reality of the situation.
Yo, all of these IRL streamers have been around ICE and the CX people for years. They're all sociopaths. ICE gonna come around a little bit. He knows his 100 days was trash, and now there's content and he feels threatened.
Ramsey is saying that Paul's group is filled with sociopaths. He's not wrong. Some of them have a history of committing crimes and have recently been the subject of allegations. But Ramsey is psychotic and is also a sociopath because he mentioned the reason why he harasses people, obstructs businesses, goes too far on what he did to the Statue of Peace, and is a racist piece of shit is for money, for clout. I said it too many times. I have no morals. I don't give a fuck. Ooh, I'm so scared. Come get me. That never gets old, and we will forget Ramsey.